Confessio Belgica, Episode 8. Differentiam pordro constituimus, inter libros istos sacros, et eos quos apocryphos vocant, ut pater, quod apocryphi legi quidem in ecclesia possent, et fas sit ex illis ea tenus etiam sumera documenta, qua tenus cum libris canonicis consonant. At nequaquam ea est ipsordrum auctoritas et firmitudo, ut ex illordrum testimonio aliquod dogma de fide, et religione Christiana, certo constitui possit. Tantum ab est, ut aliordrum auctoritatem infringere vel minuere valeant. The confession continues with Article 6. Moreover, pordro, in addition, we establish, constituimus, a difference, differentiam, a distinction between libros istos sacros, between those sacred books, with reference to the previous ones. And it should be noted that although the adjective, the demonstrative iste, very often has a pejorative sense, especially because of the hissing sibilant iste, it clearly doesn't here, because it has reference to the sacred books of the Scriptures. Between those sacred books and those eos, which they call, and the they here is other persons than the authors of the confession, Debray, which they call apocryphal. So we establish a difference, a distinction between those sacred books and those which persons call apocryphal. To this extent, ut pater, or in this regard, that the apocryphi libri, possent, can be read legi, in fact, in the Church. Legi is a present passive infinitive from the third conjugation verb lego, legere. It's dependent on this subjunctive possent. And, moreover, all controlled by ut pater here, fas sit. It is proper, it is permissible. From these, meaning the apocryphal books, also sumere documenta, to derive, sumera with fas sit, to derive teaching, documenta, instruction, principles, ea tenus, only to the extent that, ea tenus qua tenus, to this extent, namely the extent to which, with the canonical books, libris canonicis, they are in accord, consonant. Here, the Belgic Confession is a little bit different than the Westminster Confession of Faith, which was written much later, the 1643 and following, inasmuch as the Westminster Confession of Faith does not give the same sort of respect to the apocryphal books as the Belgic Confession does. But at nequaquam, in no way at all, is the authority, auctoritas, is that authority of these books ipsorum, meaning again the apocryphal books, is it et firmitudo, is it firm, is it established, reliable, firmitudo, with the result that ut ex illordrum testimonio, that from the evidence or the testimony of those books, meaning the apocryphal, can any dogma, aliquod dogma, any teaching concerning the faith and the Christian religion et religione Christiana, be established, possit constitui, with certitude, with certainty, certo. The passive infinitive here, constitui, is the third conjugation verb constituo, constituere. It's the same one which is used here in the first sentence of the article. So no dogma about faith or religion can be established from them, from their testimony, ex illorum testimonia. And then the concluding clause, tantum ab est, which means far from it, or far from that, or much to the opposite, far less is it possible, tantum ab est, that they, valeant, meaning the apocryphy, much less are they able, do they prevail, are they strong enough, infringere vel minuere, to impinge upon or to diminish the auctoritatem, the reliability, the authority of the other books, meaning the canonici. So although the Belgic Confession gives to the Apocrypha some respect, the Confession narrowly circumscribes their authority and their influence.